Musk apparently learned that firing half of the employees at Twitter was ill-advised. Because it turns out that some of those employees, maybe a lot of those employees, were important in ensuring that Twitter runs smoothly. And so some of those laid off Twitter employees are being asked to come back. So let's give you the details.
I love it.
It's so good. It's so good.
Man, okay. It is amazing. It turns out he's a dumbass.
Yeah, I think he's in over his head with Twitter. And when I don't deny that Elon Musk is smart in some ways, right? But when you're surrounded by people, almost like a cult-like following, where you're told incessantly every single day that you are a genius, you're number one, you're the smartest, you can do no wrong. Well, then that's gonna lead to a little bit of unearned confidence in areas where maybe you need a little more expertise before pulling a trigger, right?
So that's a good theory. I'm gonna build on that theory later, but let's tell them what this story is.
So here's what happened. Some of those who are being asked to return were laid off by mistake, allegedly. Others were let go before management realized that their work and experience may be necessary to build the new features Musk envisions. So here's an example of the latter. Okay, like what is he envisioning and why was it a bad idea to fire these workers? Last week, Musk tweeted about building a paywall bypass for some publishers. An ex-Twitter employee with the username Silly Robin replied that Musk has fired the team working on that particular feature before listing some examples of Musk or his associates talking about new or upcoming features after firing the teams in charge of building them. Also, I should note that Elon Musk defended the layoffs last Friday, claiming that he had no choice. He had no choice but to fire that many people because according to him, the company loses $4 million per day. Something you should have looked into before deciding to overpay for Twitter, overpaying as much as $20 billion.
Yeah.
That number blows my mind every time I say it. But yeah.
Yeah, so lots to talk about here. So first of all, on him being a dumbass. Look, guys, this is a lot of money on the line, even if you're the richest man in the world. And remember, he's not perfectly liquid. What liquid means is you might have a ton of paper wealth, but do you have the cash or don't you have the cash?
He's all gas.
Right, and he didn't actually have the cash to buy this. He had to go, okay.
No, it's okay.
I get it,
no,
liquid
right
gas,
over your
got
head.
it. Missed it in the beginning.
Science.
Okay, hashtag science. Actually, I'm gonna come back to that.
Okay.
So he had to borrow money from like Larry Ellison and a bunch of other guys, tons of guys to actually buy this thing. And then he had to borrow a bunch of money. He has to pay, I think the number was about $1 billion in interest every year. And Twitter doesn't even make $1 billion. So this is an insane Donald Trump-like purchase. So the reason I say it's Donald Trump-like is because Donald Trump bought 3 different casinos in Atlantic City. And everybody was like, they're just going to cannibalize one another. You're gonna just have people split up and then none of your casinos are gonna be able to turn a profit. He's like, no, I got this, I know what I'm doing. And then people later said it's because he liked to see his name in lights. And he paid a 14% interest rate. And in this case, Elon Musk is apparently paying an 8% interest rate, which is pretty high, right? That's leading to about $1 billion, and he only makes 700 million. So this is just an absolute disaster in every direction, right? But that's why you don't rush into it. You try to figure it out, you get a right contract, you make sure that you put the potential of trolls in the contract, which he didn't do.
Yeah, but Cenk, I see it as, like when you're in high school and one of the students is about to do something stupid because he or she, but let's keep it real, most of the time it was he, is surrounded by his peers saying, do it, do it, do it. And I feel like that's what happened with Elon Musk and purchasing Twitter, right? He's surrounded by a bunch of people who are like, oh my God, Twitter, Elon Musk, he's gonna save the internet. He's gonna save Twitter. You're our hero, you're our savior. Do it, do it, do it. He's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna overpay by $20 billion. Okay.
I have another secret theory on that, but there's,
do it.
Okay. So look, I like your theory, which is he just got overconfident because everybody's fluffing him, not 24/7, right?
Yes.
And by the way, Elon, do you know why they're fluffing you? Because you're rich and they want your money. Okay, there, I solved it for you. You probably don't get it. You probably thought, oh my God, all these people think I'm awesome. I must be awesome, right? So it's like when Trump talked about, the girls like to go out with me because I'm good looking. No, dumbass. They think you have money. That's why they're going out with you. Look at you, Jesus. Anyways, so like it's like if I got overconfident and I was like, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy a company related to physics. I'm not good at physics. That would be a terrible idea.
Right.
But if everybody's like, do it, I'm like, I got this, man. I know physics. And that's kind of how Elon is here. Dude, you obviously didn't think any of this stuff through. You're incredibly rash. Okay, now my secret unacceptable theory, okay, and this is just speculation, guys. Don't take it as fact at all, okay? But he did a lot of things on Twitter where he got people to go and rush into Dogecoin and this coin and the other coin, and and said comments about Tesla and blah blah blah. And was there something that he did on there that if regulators found out, it would cost them a lot more money? It's a wild theory. It's a wild theory.
I think my theory is
what could it cost
feasible.
them? Yeah, I hear you. More likely, what could it possibly cost them that cost them more than $44 billion? I don't know. Okay, but he did a lot of shady stuff where he drove people to speculation on a lot of that Bitcoin stuff. So, anyways, that's a possibility. But I'm going to tell you a story about Al Jazeera in a second.
Oh my God. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah, quick.
So this was a decade ago. So I never talked about it because somebody had told me not on air. When Al Jazeera first came in and bought Current TV, where we used to work, they had the same exact attitude as Elon Musk. We are very smart. We know what we are doing. Okay, I was like, do you? Because your actions don't seem like it. There's this giant long meeting. Boardroom meeting. I wasn't there, but a friend was, and he told me about it. And a guy comes in and he says, "Who's chewing gum?" And the guy's like, so I didn't know we weren't allowed to chew gum. I'm chewing gum. I'm sorry." He's like, "You're fired." Okay, that's like insane, right? And the guy is like, "What?"
Did that really happen?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh.
Okay, and then he leaves, right? And then he's like, "Okay, what is this meeting about?" "Oh, we're building a big new studio in New York." It's like, "Okay, who is in charge of building new studio?" They're like, awkward, the guy you just fired. Okay, and that's what Elon Musk feels like right now. He's like, okay, all you security people on Twitter, you're all fired, man. You messed with me. Now we got no cybersecurity. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, you need cybersecurity on Twitter. Yes, you need, what did you think they were doing there? Like, you can't fire half the workforce and then expect them to work the same. They did actual jobs. Did you not think that through?
No.
Man, that's embarrassing. Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.